Thank you, Bob. Well, now to the coronavirus pandemic in our state. As cases keep climbing, new restrictions are now in place.
WJZ investigator Mike Helgren is live in Fells Point, where indoor dining no longer allowed. Mike?
Vic and Denise, these are citywide restrictions. With that bad weather moving in, hopefully people will be able to dine outdoors tonight. The health commissioner says the average daily number of new cases has more than doubled since the beginning of this month. She says this is necessary. There's also a new mask requirement. If you're 2 and older, you have to wear one when you are indoors in public or when you're outdoors and can't socially distance.
It's a juggling act that all of us, unfortunately, are faced with.
Out of health concerns, Max's Tap House in Fells Point never opened for indoor service, even when it was allowed, relying on outdoor service only.
We didn't feel like it was the appropriate time to bring people into the building. We know the rate of transmission is just higher indoors no matter what precautions we take, and so we just decided we weren't ready to do it.
Now that Baltimore is rolling back indoor drinking and dining citywide, they know many more bars and restaurants will be in deeper financial pain.
Unfortunately, everyone's sort of in a really tough place. The scariest part of it is we don't know when it's going to end.
Baltimore's liquor board is charged with enforcing the indoor dining ban. They've cited more than 20 restaurants since the pandemic started for a range of issues.
We'd have situations where licensees aren't following the social distancing guidelines. We've seen individuals, and this is prior to the current executive order, where they had indoor consumption when they weren't allowed.
The liquor board works with the police, fire, and health departments and has inspectors on the job in shifts 7 days a week, including from 6 p.m. until 2 a.m.
We have a total of 9 inspectors and 1 chief inspector. Our liquor board staff will be out there conducting enforcement activities along with other city agencies. And it's my hope that all these licensees are in compliance.
Researchers with the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia say cases in Baltimore County are projected to jump over the next 4 weeks. Those projections are based in part on cell phone data.
A lot of these areas in the Mid-Atlantic where we've benefited from reasonable numbers in recent weeks have to be on alert.
And they are tracking cases in more than 500 counties around the United States. We also want to tell you here in Fells Point that Vino Wine Bar has temporarily closed after an employee tested positive. They're going to do a deep cleaning and test all of their staff before reopening. Live in Southeast Baltimore, Mike Helgren, WJZ.